we're in the position we want to be in now. We've been preparing for this really the entire year, and now bring that preparation to life this week. Play for it all.
All right, guys. We get started with Coach Harbaugh. If you have a question, just make sure you raise your hand, and I'll call on you as we go along.
Questions? If you're a Michigan man, woman, or child, there's only one question that matters. Can Michigan coach Jim Harbaugh finally beat the Death Star of the Big Ten, Ohio State?
Obviously, there's no need to hype it. It's a playoff game. It's a rivalry game. It's at the highest level.
Once again, Harbaugh and his underdog team finds itself at the intersection of opportunity and legacy. What does he have to do to reverse this idea of an unfulfilled tenure?
Simplest question you've asked me so far, Gene. Beat the Buckeyes. No more, no less.
I don't think this Michigan team, although they are better than they have been, significantly better, can beat Ohio State. This is a really good, if not great, Ohio State team. And I think there's something in Jim Harbaugh's brain. I don't know what it is. I don't really want to know. He is incapable of beating his biggest rival.
To me, Kirk, Michigan's biggest opportunity today to flip the script in this rivalry comes if those pass rushers can disrupt the Ohio State offense, at least part of the equation. Big fella, who's going to win this one? Ohio State and Michigan, how you playing?
Oh, boy. You got his blue on.
It's hard for me. It's kind of like the Oklahoma State-Oklahoma deal. Until they do it, it's hard to really buy in. I think this might be the best chance they have. But ultimately, like if the weather's going to be like this, and as long as Ohio State doesn't turn the ball over, I don't know, even without a new defense, how Michigan wins again. So I think Ohio State does win.
Oh! Better take that tape off that board, You're going to take that tape off.
I'm just loving this. I'm just absolutely loving these conditions, which just seems to heighten the value of this game with so much at stake today. Of course, you've got the Big Ten East title, a playoff berth, a 9-game winning streak in the game for the Buckeyes.
It's real simple for me. Go blue, baby.
The stakes are enormous. Winner goes to the Big Ten championship game, and Jim Harbaugh finally gets that albatross off of his neck that he is 0 for Ohio. The stakes are immense in the latest meeting between these two.
This game is going to come down to which team is better equipped to handle the elements. And when you look at Michigan, they're a ground and pound team. I think they're built for this situation. They're built for this atmosphere. You have to give the edge to the Michigan Wolverines because they're all about ground and pound.
All right, Kirk, you're next.
I think the weather, Michigan's defense playing in front of their home crowd, definitely they're going to play inspired. They really have all year. How does C.J. Stroud take care of the football, and is he patient against that defensive style that Michigan has? It's been so many big plays of late. It won't be like that, especially early today. So it's going to be a close game, and Ohio State's athletic ability pulls away. Ohio State wins game.
What more can I say about Brutus except he has beaten Michigan 8 straight years? Enough said. Give me Brutus.
Oh, in the big house.
In the big house. Let's see what kind of reaction.
Michigan's definitely going to win now.
LC is getting it.
Doesn't get any better than this in college football. On the line, the Big Ten East Championship. On the line, a trip to Indianapolis and the Big Ten Championship title game, and possibly a shot in the national semifinals for the college football playoff.
I don't care about any of that. I just want to beat Ohio State.
Our defense! Do it for your brothers! Do it for the man standing next to you! Do it for us, man! Work as hard as you can, all day! Tons of confidence now, let's roll!
Let's have fun out this bitch, man. All energy. Let's make some plays, let's get it. So 6 on 3 1 2 3
So 6. Hey man, we say we're the best. I'll be the best. I'm sure right here, right now. Let's go. I'm in a gang on 3 1 2 3 1.
Who will be off to the Big Ten championship game, and who will keep their playoff hopes alive? For the call, Joel Klatt and Gus Johnson.
From the legendary Big House, Michigan Stadium, over 100,000 fans are all set to watch the great American rivalry as the number 2 Ohio State Buckeyes come into Ann Arbor to face the number 5 Michigan Wolverines. Ohio State won the toss deferred. Michigan will receive. Be where your feet are. We're at Michigan Ohio State in Ann Arbor. A.J. hitting the deep man and fair caught, and that will bring on Cade McNamara.
How healthy they can stay during the course of the game.
3rd down and 2 at the 33, and a first down for the Wolverines. Haskins, big opening. Hassan Haskins with a 16-yard gain. Bryson Shaw with the tackle. And here's a reverse. Henning to the corner. Henning, touchdown Michigan.
Haskins has a first down. Here's a quick reverse, and it's got room at the 10-yard line. Down inside. Yes! Touchdown, Michigan!
Great misdirection by this Michigan team. Watches Edwards, takes off to the left, and then McNamara fakes. And right there, you're going to see eyes from the Ohio State defense all to their right. They just slow for a moment, and that's all Henning needs to get out to the outside.
Here's McNamara, guns it, and intercepted. Bryson Shaw out of bounds at the 20. Only the 3rd interception of the season for Cade McNamara.
What a great play from Shaw. He read the eyes of McNamara. Here he is on that side. He just steps in front of the pass, picks it off, and Ohio State gets a great stop. Bryson Shaw coming up big for the Buckeyes. 1st and 10, C.J. Stroud.
C.J. Stroud steps up in the pocket and goes down. Michigan gets pressure. Guess who? Aiden Hutchinson. Sack number 11, which leads the Big Ten. And it's a loss of 6.
Here's Hutchinson at the top of your screen, and watch as he's going to work up and then back under on the big tackle, DeJuan Jones, and he gets home. This guy's effort, his skill, his pass rushing ability. Ryan Day was nervous about it during the course of the week, and there's Hutchinson with a huge play on 3rd down.
Noah Ruggles comes in to attempt a 31-yarder. And it's good. Ohio State is on the board. 3:37 to play in the 1st quarter. Stroud, and here they come. Stroud delivers incomplete. Mike Morris batted it, and Ohio State will have to punt it away. It's up in the slot. He's dangerous there. Stroud underneath. Smith and Jigba, 1st down and more. As he goes down at the 25. Brad Hawkins with the tackle, but it's a 23-yard gain.
Total mismatch here. Smith and Jigba against David Ojabo. That's a ball that he's going to get 100% of the time. Stroud knows exactly where to go with it.
Stroud to the sideline. Caught. Touchdown Buckeyes. Garrett Wilson. What a throw. What a catch. And Ohio State takes a 9-7 lead. 25 yards.
I mean, that was excellent coverage by Vincent Gray. The throw was spectacular. The only spot it could be from Stroud. Watch as he puts this ball up in the air, and then Garrett Wilson goes up, and the strong hands at the catch point gets the foot down inside the pylon and secures it through going to the ground. That is unbelievable. You talk with the other wide receivers at Ohio State, the word that they use to describe Garrett Wilson is a freak.
McNamara to throw. McNamara deep. He's got a man. Caught. Cornelius Johnson down at the 1. What a throw by Cade McNamara, 37 yards.
Boy, he was right in rhythm. He hit his back foot, and that ball came out, and Johnson didn't look up until that ball was almost on him, and he's able to just get it before the goal line. What an excellent catch.
They snap it. Haskins dives. Touchdown Wolverines.
What an important series for Michigan's offense, and there they get a little push from the interior of that line, and Haskins up and over the top, extending that ball for the touchdown. Remember, this started, they had a A 3rd and long, a 3rd and 8 to start this drive off.
Got it away. And good. Nicely done by Noah Ruggles. Anderson again, and he won't get there. Wow, Josh Ross. Corum again. Corum with a huge hole. Corum, watch out. Blake Corum, blazing speed. Can he get there? No, but he's down at the Ohio State 11.
Blake Corum will get the call at running back to open the second half. They give it to Corum. He's over the left side. He breaks it. He's in midfield. He's in the open at the 30, the 20. Chased down from behind inside the 15-yard line of Ohio State.
And he just won 55 yards.
What a great cut. He's going over to the left side. Watch the vision right here. The cutback. He finds the lane, and then he's trying to get there, and Hickman's able to run him down. Hickman with the touchdown-saving tackle. Like you said, Corum with that bum ankle, I don't think he was at full speed, but he does get that ball inside the 15-yard line.
But can Michigan pay it off with a touchdown? First down and 10 at the Ohio State 13. They hand it off. Haskins following his block. Haskins! Touchdown, Wolverines! Michigan pounds it right at Ohio State on the ground.
They give it to Haskins. He's around right end. There's room. He's at the 10. Breaks it at the 5. Fights his way into the end zone. Yes! Touchdown, Michigan!
They only have 2 guys on this side on the defensive front. And watch as Michigan's going to pull around and they get guys going on that right side. There's Eric all leading up. Great block on Hickman. Haskins just took him by the back. Did you see me grab his jersey and say, "You block that guy." Bam! Then I followed him into the end zone. That's all right there. See this hand on his back? That's what I'm talking about. That's how you run the rock.
That's Bloomfield High School here in Michigan. McNamara sets up, lets it go. Caught! Make that J.J. McCarthy. He finds Roman Wilson. They snuck him in there.
They're playing on their tendencies. When McCarthy's in the game, it's like 65% run. So then they act like they're running him, and then he throws that just over Denzel Burke. Good route from Roman Wilson. And right there, McNamara says, "That's what I'm talking about." Wilson with another first down for Michigan.
31-yard gain, 1st and 10 at the 41. McNamara back in. Haskins in the backfield. Haskins, they pitch it back. McNamara throws. Caught. Sanders still. And he's down inside the Ohio State 10. 34 yards.
Well, you sense how important this drive is for McNamara and this offense. Josh Gaddis emptying the playbook. They go with that little throw from McCarthy, now a flea flicker, and he's got Sanders still down the sideline. He's got to slow up a bit. That's why he doesn't get into the end zone. But it's first down inside the 10-yard line. Josh Gaddis letting everything hang out here as he smells some blood in the water. On the near side, you've got basically a fight breaking out. That's why Jim Harbaugh is so upset right now. Cameron Brown basically ripped Roman Wilson's helmet off and threw it, and now everybody getting into it. And I haven't seen a flag come out.
This is the great American rivalry, folks. To say there's bad blood between these two schools is an understatement.
Here's what I'm talking about, Gus. Watch this at the end. Look at Roman Wilson's grabbing his ankle. He's playing a little dirty. Then Cameron Brown rips his helmet off and throws it. Now the offensive linemen come around. There's a shove in the face. got everything going on. Now they'll throw some flags and discuss it, exactly what went on and who's going to get penalized, as there will be a long conversation here with the officials at the 10-yard line. This is a huge moment here because of where the ball is. Remember, the end of this play resulted in a second and goal from the 2.
After the play, let's force some light conduct. Defense number 26 will rip them off their helmets. After this is to the goal, automatic first down. This is his first foul that leads to disqualification.
So Cameron Brown gets the penalty for ripping Roman Wilson's helmet off.
And backfield as the deep man. They give it to him. Running left. Touchdown Wolverines.
Great block by Eric All. Watch Alls. He's going to come all the way outside, and he's just going to continue to extend this play out to his left. First Shoemaker, the tight end, gets a good block. There's the block on the outside. Steel Chambers gets blocked by Eric All, and Hassan Haskins gets to walk into the corner of the end zone for Michigan, the field.
Third down and 19. Here they come. C.J. Stroud bouncing around. Stroud delivers to the sideline. And caught by Smith and Jigba. What a catch.
Insane catch. Insane catch. This isn't real. DJ Turner, great coverage. Great coverage. Stroud keeps himself alive. Watch this. He's not even close to open. This is just absolute trust in a guy that you came in with in that recruiting class. And Smith and Jigma goes behind DJ Turner and grabs that one one-handed.
Keep back. Ruckert in motion. Here's Travion. Touchdown Buckeyes. He'll give it to him. Touchdown Wolverines. Scrimmage. Stroud swings it out. Caught. Henderson sprints. Touchdown Buckeyes. First down and 10 at the Ohio State 31. Again they run it. Haskins sprinting. Out of bounds at the 5. 27 yards. Hassan Haskins.
The Wolverines looking to close this out. They give it to Hassan. Hassan breaks it. He's at the 20, the 10, leaps over a man inside the 5 to the 4-yard line.
What a block. Up front by the guard. It was Keegan, and Haskins hurdles Cam Brown down the field. This guy does it, it feels like every single game. Look at him. He looks up right here. Boom. Right over the top. How about the athleticism? Stays on his feet and out of bounds. First and goal, Wolverines. The mark of a great run game, and a run game that can take your will and impose their will onto you is the mark of a run game that knows they have to run it. You know they have to run it. They can still have success, and that's what they're doing here.
First down and goal at the 4. Touchdown Wolverines. Hassan Haskins. But remember, folks, Hayes, Keegan, the Stardust, Center, Stuber, the men up front have been incredible.
They let him score there. Look, not much effort from Ohio State. Ryan Day saying to himself, I need the timeouts, I need the time. I don't want to stop him a couple of times and have the ball only with a minute.
From the 33, Stroud scrambling. Stroud looking, just fires it. Caught, but not enough. Olave with the grab, and Ohio State will turn it over on downs. with 58 seconds remaining.
Round for the Michigan Wolverines, and Jim Harbaugh gets his win over Ohio State.
Michigan defeats Ohio State 42-27. Finally.
Ladies and gentlemen, Wolverine Nation, the long drought is over. Ohio State is vanquished. 42-27 is the score. And the Wolverines are going to go to Indianapolis with a chance to win a Big Ten title. Dan, as happy as I am for me, I'm as happy for you, because this is your first time as a broadcaster to see the victory over Ohio State as a Michigan alum, as a broadcaster. Congratulations.
I've got nothing to say.
That old school football, blocking, tackling, and running the rock.
Every level of football, the higher the stakes, the bigger the stage. The football goes the opposite direction. Who can block? Who can tackle? Boy, Michigan did it. Who can run? What you're seeing right now is just 10 years of pent-up aggression. One win since the iPhone came out. 8-point dogs. Jim Harbaugh had never won a game outright as an underdog until they beat Wisconsin earlier this year. Now it's twice in the same year, from 2-4, and questions about his job status to 11-1, and Big Ten East champions.
Kind of righted a wrong that's been going on for the last decade.
Yeah, and Jim Harbaugh said it in the locker room that this is the start of something special. And it's not just this year. Yeah, this was a big win. They're 11-1. They're Big Ten East champions, but there's work to be done.
The other thing, I think you have to look at this season in total, and the job that Jim Harbaugh did all the way back to the offseason, the hiring of the Mike Harts and the Ron Bellamy's and the Mike McDonalds and the new staff.
And he did it by relying on his team, relying on his assistant coaches. He made a lot of tough decisions in the offseason. He's made a lot of tough decisions as head coach. And to be able to see him smile, to be able to see the joy on his face, to be able to hear him talk to his players.
You guys, the 21 team, did something for everybody. Every man, woman, and child in the state of Michigan, you have given them a tremendous gift. Congratulations. Let's sing the victors as loud and proud as we've ever sung it. 1, 2, you know what to do.
Hail to the victors, valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and best. Hail to the victors, valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West. Go Blue!
Things that have been said, all that has gone on in this rivalry, how much did that push you guys today in the final game?
What did? I mean, there's, yeah, I mean, I know that probably things you're thinking of are the same as I'm thinking of, but, I mean, let's move on with humble hearts, take the high road, but, yeah, there's definitely stuff that, you know, people said that spurred us on even more. Sure. Sometimes people that are standing on third base think they hit a triple, you know, but they didn't.
Oh, baby. No. And it was absolutely glorious. Glorious. Incredible. And you know what? You could sit here and say, act like you've been there before, but I will tell you what, we haven't.
Yeah, right.
We haven't. I don't know the last time I've felt like this. And it certainly hasn't been since they've created the Big Ten championship game, which we have not been in. Not once in my life have I had the thought that I had over the weekend. It's like, when's that show on ESPN to announce what the current rankings are to see who's where?
It's Tuesday night.
Okay,
Rich.
thank you. Thank you. And now I realize I'm like, I hit the penthouse button and I get off. And I'm like, okay, I'm looking around and I'm looking at the view and I'm like, this is great. And I'm like thinking, do I start bitching now about being third or second and whether I'm being snubbed about being second or third behind the SEC team? What a great feeling. This is amazing.
Taking the view.
This is amazing. When do I get to start complaining about that? Tuesday night? Or maybe we'll be properly ranked 2.
I would think you'd be 2, right?
Why wouldn't we be?
Why wouldn't you be?
We just beat 2. We didn't just beat 2. We spanked them back to that state down south or whatever you want to call it. That state below X-Michigan. Take your red X's and get out. It's kind of like, Thanksgiving leftovers. It tastes better each passing day.
Factual.
Today was better than yesterday, which was better than the day before, and that was orgasmic. I'll use the proper word. Turn the frown upside down, J.K. Simmons. Turn it upside down. What's up, Chris Carter, Malcolm Jenkins, Zeke Elliott? All y'all have been stuffing it in my face. Thinking of you. Thinking of you.